Hello and welcome to Phillip Island, Australia. We're about to embark on a new era in World Superbikes, a new competition format, new rivalries about to be forged, and a new safety car that we're going to be taking a lap in here today. It's the Hyundai i30N Fastback, and who better to join us in it than 4 times world champion Jonathan Rea. Johnny, let's get going.
Let's do it.
Jonathan, looking forward to the 2019 season. Of course, you come into it as the favourite, as you are 4 times world champion and 4 seasons in a row where you've been champion now. But 2019, if anything, threatens your dominance. We've got lots of changes in terms of the rules. We've got the Ducati coming back with a new model. So plenty of things that could challenge you. This could be one of your most challenging seasons so far.
I mean, every season we've faced our challenges from 2015, so it's just about accepting that challenge, trying to do our best. I mean, I know I'm with the best team in the paddock. We have an incredible bike in the ZX10RR, so I know when I feel at one with the bike, everything feels like it just falls into place, and that's the feeling I'm searching for right now.
Special circuit that you have a lot of affinity with. Obviously, this is where you made your debut with Kawasaki. You've had plenty of victories here, 5 of the last 8.
Yeah, I love it. I love Phillip. I love everything about the event, not just the circuit, but what goes on outside the circuit. It's a very laid-back way of life. I think all the European culture of Superbike come here, and the weather's nice in February, and everyone's amped to be here. Not to mention the track it's one of the best tracks in the world. I mean, here is we don't get these corners in Europe. It's a real man's track.
Here we are then at turn 4. I'm just going to park up. We'll have a look at the corner, and perhaps you can talk us through how the overtaking manoeuvres are made here.
Cool.
So here we are then, turn 4, and as we've said, one of those major overtaking opportunities, one that you can set up coming out of turn 3 and then down the inside into turn 4.
Yeah, it is so difficult because the wind effect and the speed you go around here, it's like 280 kilometers an hour almost in 5th gear. Trying to get back them 4 gears to 1st gear and 70 k's here is so difficult. And trying to do that with another rider in front of you is hard, but this is the most standard passing place we have on Phillip Island. It is quite easy just to pop out and get down the inside, but so easy to go wide as well because we just run off the camber here, 2 or 3 feet from the apex, so you kind of have to nail that apex as well.
Well, let's have a look around the rest of the circuit. Talked about a couple of your battles from the past, last season, being among them that close finish with Marco, but also a certain Mr. Haslam and your battle in 2015 over the 2 races. And guess who's turned up to be your teammate for 2019, a new teammate, a little bit different, but also a little bit of a battle in prospect between the 2 of you this year.
But Leon coming back into the garage with Kawasaki, it's great for us as a team. He brings a really nice atmosphere with him. He's been very fast and consistent through winter testing, so it's good. It's what Kawasaki needs, and fresh challenge for him and also me, because the first guy you want to beat is your teammate.
You must be aware though that all the conversation at the moment is about Alvaro and the challenge that he's set to put in. Clearly a well-known top name rider, good for Superbike in general that he's coming over, but he's been the rider who's been getting all the attention over the last few days.
Alvaro coming from MotoGP, it strengthens the cause for Superbike. It gives all us seasoned Superbike riders something to aim for. So if anything, it's Alvaro that has that target on his back.
Here we are then at the final turn. We'll just get out and have a look at another important point of the circuit. So, final 2 turns on the circuit then. We talked about it already, the thermal energy that's going through the tyres, the demand to set yourself up for the straight. In Superpole, of course, that's time on a hot lap, but in the race as well, potential overtaking opportunities on turn 1.
Exactly. What you don't see here at turn 12 is you're on the side of the tyre from the Tiso Bridge down here, right on the left side, the whole way around this corner, building speed. And different bikes are creating different lines here. You can see a bike that's chassis is working really good. It stays really, really tight to the inside. bikes that aren't turning so well, that are set up more for on the stable side, for example, they have to use this more as a V-shaped corner, you know, rush in a little bit here, stop the bike and pick it up, try and get off that edge of the tyres. The most critical part in a race situation is the last lap, and with a nice run down to the finish line from turn 12, it's about trying to get the best exit here. But the nice thing about it is if you're sitting second wheel at this corner, you understand the bike in front of you and you can really, you know, change your way, you know, and get a better exit even. So I don't know, I've come in here twice in the lead thinking that if I led out of here I could win, and I got past both times. So maybe this year's a change of strategy.
I think last year will probably be on your mind for that reason, won't it?
For sure. To go fast around Phillip Island, you need an incredible bike and massive balls. You know, it's it really is a track that it's a manly track, and one that is very rewarding when you get it right. So yeah, sometimes I get scared. You know, it's like 4th and 5th gear corners, you know, wide open on a superbike. It's a lot of fun, but it's definitely a little bit of fear factor there too.
Well, thanks very much. It's been fantastic catching up with you after the winter, and great to have the inside track here at Phillip Island. So, been much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.